Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment of the series of decaling tips and tricks. Today I'm going to be doing the arms, so I am using Thiccybrickie 1/4 arm decals. On them they do say right arm, left arm, which makes it easier to apply. I've already cut them all out just to save time and make it a bit easier for myself, so I've got all the left arms here. Very easy to cut off. I always cut them off before it gets down to the bottom. For the right arms I don't. I always leave them with the little communication pad. You can always cut this off and apply it separately if you've got a reference point, so one already done where you could line it up yourself, but I tend to do it like this because it lines it all up thing, and I always cut a little triangle in it so it helps bend around the elbow. So what I'm going to do now is pause the video, get ready for the next part and get started. Welcome back. So I've got one of my pieces here, like a little pole piece, which I've taken out of my little stand there. So what I use is this so my arm could grip hold of it, and this is when I applied the decal. So what I'm going to do, this is the right arm because I set up my arms the other side to match here. So I'm going to take one of my decals, I'm going to do the right arm first, and I'm going to do a time lapse for all of them. Place it in the water. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to get my application liquid and apply it to my arm. Right, that's enough. Now I can just place it down like that. Some people use lightsabers, so like the little the blades as lightsabers for it. I use this so now I can just apply it to my little stand there straight away. So I'm going to just take out my decal, take out any excess, and because I have cut that little triangle in it, sometimes it does want to fold, so just be wary of that if you do use my copy me or copy other decalers when they do it. And what I do is I place it straight on there. Right, so as you can see, it's on, and all you want to do is just sort of align it so like this big thick black line is right across the elbow. So that's what I'm doing here, and this is why I cut the little triangle in, otherwise sometimes it will fold up. So I'm just trying to align it, pat down bits where I can, move up the little communication pad. Just want to try and get it to a point where I could press it. These Thiccybrickie decals are actually really good. They go on really well. Quite easy to apply. So I've got the communication pad where I want it. Now I've just bent down this a bit more, and I think I'm at a point where I could get my sponge and apply some pressure to stick it on. So just bear with me. Got my clean sponge and I'm just gonna go for it. So you want to just do that. Right. See, as you can see, it is misaligned really badly. So what I'm gonna do is gonna get my micro set, and I'm just gonna wet it until it's loose again for me to peel off and realign. So that's what I'm gonna do. See here, it's starting to get wet. Now I should be able to peel it off nice and easy like that. So if anything like that happens, you just do that and you could put it back down quite easily. Luckily nothing has folded over. I can just get straight back into it. So I am kind of looking through a camera as I do this, so it's not the best way to do it. You just really want to get to a spot where you're happy with it. Because if you look at all my arm decals I've done so far, they're not all the greatest, but they look good. I think these Thiccybrickie decals look good, especially with the Jonak decals. See, that's a lot better compared to last time. Last time it was all the way around here. So that's looking good. I could put more pressure on, sit up. I'm not going to bother trying to reapply it. So just going to go down, down, down. Going to go over the little communication pad as well. But like, yes, you can see from... Ooh, luckily no creases at the top. That's one thing I found. But like the little black line is at the little joint there. So that's really what you want. When you're doing all the right arms, if you get Thiccybrickie decals or even AV decals, because they have the little communication pads. But this is what you want to do, and I'm just and I can actually pop this off if I want to. With that, don't want to put it face down. Place it down there until I'm ready to put them all back onto my poles. That sounded wrong. And now I can do for ceiling, but I can put the other one on and get started. But I'm gonna pause it here now and do a time lapse of me doing all the arms. All right. Hello everyone, welcome back. I have now decaled all of my arms and I've put them on my little drying stand and my sealant stand. So here they all are, the completed versions. I have got 2 arms on one stand, 2 arms on the other, like this. And I'm going to spray and that's the thing. But that's about it for this episode. If you like what you see here, please leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Leave a comment down below what you think. And next episode, I'm going to move on to sealing and putting figures together. Alright, take it all easy.